How you doing, people? It's Bonka 922. One Piece chapter review. Kind of late, not really, because manga stream. They know where it's at. They knew where it's at. Quick translation. But yeah, this is chapter. What chapter was this? 718. This one was called the Imperial Riku Forces of the Flower Fields. Now, pretty much everyone went on in this chapter. Everyone read it pretty much. But this is the correct translation. Now, this is pretty. I think it was going to be more an afterthoughts, you know, than a review. But we get Usopp and Robin. They encountered the the land of bugs. Yeah, the bugs that the dwarfs were having and everything. Like I said, this is going to be an afterthoughts. Not really too much for the summary. However, I will say what the Totanta, head of the Totantas, Dwarfs, was explaining to Robin as he was in her bosom. There's a 900-year history with doflamingo. Now, surprisingly enough, in this translation, doflamingo doesn't talk about that. He just talks about, when his was long, about how Luffy is screwed and how he's going to be killed off, going in hell. And overall, I like this chapter. I really do. I really like this chapter. I'm probably going to give this a 4 out of 5. This 900-year history, though, interests me. Greatly. It greatly interests me. I was like, and also it was a scene with Robin and Usopp on the foxes. That was pretty cool. They're riding these huge foxes. Now, this 900 years ago, it was only mentioned like a couple of times, and we also see Frankie and Zoro beating up. Frankie's led there by the toy soldier guy, and Zoro's there. And they're just basically gathering their forces, the dwarfs, and Zoro's getting told by the one dwarf saying, you gotta go back to the ship. Hello. And we go back to the ship. And we see Nami and Brooke, and they're all art fruit. And that's when we get another interesting part in this chapter. One who uses the art fruit is stating that there is somebody who turns people into toys. However, we don't know who he is. We don't know shit about that at this point. We don't know anything about that person. Now, no shirt, Thomas. I guess let's not doing that. Still an interesting tidbit to me. He thinks it's this guy Pinky. Which I was looking at him like, huh? Who? This guy who's got a bib and everything, and says he's the guy turning the people into toys. And I'm like, maybe, but I'm not sure. I don't want to just jump right in there, because we don't know. And that was basically that lady was saying about how she ate the art no me, the art fruit, attacking Nami and such. And you get a phone call from Law saying to them to get the ship around Greenbit, but they can't because they've all been turned into art. Be very problematic. And then we have the thing with Law and doflamingo. Doflamingo is saying your little alliance is over with Luffy, saying that. There's an interesting line in the manga stream translation with doflamingo. He says, let me just try to see where he says it. Yeah, he says saying that Luffy will never make it out of the Coliseum in one piece. I was like, symbolism? No symbolism. But yeah, so Law's having his deal with doflamingo. It's not looking good at all. We got the Nami and the gang on the ship. They don't look good. The only people who look good in their situation is they're all gathering. You know, Usopp and Robin and Frankie and Zoro, all those guys. Even Sanji and Kinemon, they're watching the Coliseum. And it seems also in this chapter we get a continuation of the fight with Luffy and, what's his face? Don Chi. And we see Burgess. Oh! Burgess. And he's saying, who's that little shrimp? So already now, Luffy is wanting unwanted attention here with Burgess. But, and as it goes along, we see the last thing in this chapter, we see Luffy giving a Gum Gum No Hawk Rifle to Don Chi, and that's where the chapter ends. Pretty interesting chapter, people. Pretty interesting. I actually like this chapter, like I said before. This was the correct translation, by the way. Anyone who was wondering. The thing with the 900 history, though, I'm going to say it this way. I'm going to say that doflamingo, he's not 900 years old. That's number one. Let's get that out of the way. He's not 900 years old. That's ridiculous. I think what it is the family he's a part of has a 900 year history with the dwarfs, so to speak. And that's the truth behind it. Now, it's going to be interesting to see next week how this concludes and how this battle's going to be in the freaking toy draft factory. Man, that's going to be insane. Got dwarfs and toys, and they're going to have to fight, apparently, this, guy who's turning people into toys. And I'm pretty sure what happens here is that people who lose in the Coliseum, eventually they get drained down to the bottom, where someone is there and they turn toys. But I could be just speculating, Tell me what you guys think about this chapter. Pretty good chapter, like I said, 4 out of 5. Gotta wonder if Luffy's gonna survive. Gotta wonder. We'll see. I hope he does. Also, I got something to say. Apparently, another Kenichi chapter came out. So, there was a Kenichi chapter from last week, and then I get another one. I'm like, switching me here, man. Your fist is just like, yo, this is too much. Too much Kenichi. Too much Kenichi. But anyway, I'll review it probably. Maybe not tonight. I'll just do this, upload it. 2 uploads that I might be uploading tomorrow of the anime collection things. But yeah, that's the story, people. Good chapter of One Piece. See where this goes. Yeah. Dwarves. On bugs. We got toys. We got the doflamingo family. Yo, let's go. Let's go. This is going to get really good. So yeah. I'm Bonkai922. I'll see you guys later. Let's see how this goes. But Burgess, man, Luffy's got to fight Burgess. Yo, that's gonna be sick. Especially if Luffy's able to defeat Don Chi. Well, we'll see how that goes too. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys. Bonkai922. I'll see you guys later.